Brenda is 50, but mentally she's stuck in the terrible twos. She insists on eating from a pastel pink silicone bowl, demands a booster seat in the car, and if I leave my Sephora bag unattended, she raids it for baby cream. I tried to be gentle. Brenda, come on. You're old enough to be a grandmother. Acting like a toddler isn't cute. People are going to laugh at you. Brenda rolled her eyes so hard I thought they'd detach. A lucky woman gets to be a baby until she's 80. She sneered. My daddy spoiled me before I got married. My husband spoiled me after. And once I popped out a son, he started treating me like his little mistress. You wouldn't understand, Chloe. You've never been loved like that. The mistress comment made me want to vomit in my mouth, but it got worse. On my anniversary with my husband, Ethan, she barged into our bedroom wearing nothing but a silk slip that barely covered her ass. I need a bedtime story, she whined, crawling between us. Baby Brenda is gonna have nightmares. Ethan was sick of it too, but the second he showed a hint of annoyance, Brenda would run to the balcony, screaming she was going to jump. Then my father-in-law, Hank, would storm in. That is your mother. Would it kill you to let her have her way? The house was a constant circus. I kept my mouth shut to keep the peace, until the day I stared at 2 pink lines on a stick. I walked into the living room to share the news, but Brenda was already there, clutching her lower back and arching it dramatically. Good news, everyone, she squealed. I'm a little prego mommy again. My tummy is now a baby bump. That was it. The gloves were coming off. My chopsticks hit the table with a loud clatter. Brenda shot me a dirty look, chin high. What's wrong? Are you unhappy that I'm pregnant? Who are you giving that stank face to? I used to tolerate her because she was family, but she was a bottomless pit of drama, and I wasn't going to be the dough she needed anymore. I don't see what there is to be happy about, I said coldly. You're 50, Brenda. That's a geriatric pregnancy. It's high risk. Most doctors wouldn't even touch you. If something happens, who suffers? Me and your son. Excuse me? Are you cursing me? Brenda stamped her foot, her face turning red. Ethan! Look at this bitch you married. She wants me to die. Ethan, still processing the shock that his mother was raw-dogging his dad enough to conceive, rubbed his temples. Mom, honestly, Chloe is right, he sighed. I'm glad you and Dad are active, but you can't keep this baby. You guys are getting old. Who's going to raise it? We need to schedule an appointment to take care of it. Brenda let out a dramatic wail and threw herself into Hank's arms. Hank slammed his hand on the table. You ungrateful brat. How can you say something so heartless? That's your own brother or sister in there. We can't take care of a newborn, Ethan argued. If we can't do it, isn't that what you and Chloe are for? Hank shouted. Are you two dead? We work full time. We don't have time. Hank pointed a greasy finger at me. Then make her quit. Men need to work, but she's just a woman. She's not going to achieve anything anyway. Let her stay home and raise the kid. Chloe isn't our maid, Dad, Ethan snapped. You can't. Shut up, you pussy-whipped traitor. They say the eldest sister-in-law is like a mother. Letting her raise the kid is an honor. I let out a cold laugh. Hank, maybe finish reading the history books. Eldest sister-in-law is like a mother. Only applies when the real mother is dead. I stared at Brenda. Mom, this time I'm not cursing you, just stating facts. You're trying to start a rebellion. Brenda's chest heaved. She grabbed Ethan's arm and shook it violently, screeching, are you going to let her bully me? I birthed you. Here we go again. She treats Ethan like husband number 2 and me like the help. I grabbed a porcelain bowl and smashed it on the floor. Crash. Brenda shut up instantly. You want to act crazy? I can do crazy. Shut the hell up, I hissed. If you scare the baby in my belly, can you afford the consequences?